A very good day, everyone. I'm Dashni Albudre from Fiat. Today, I would like to talk about global warming. Okay, global warming is the current rise in temperature of the air and oceans. It happens because humans burn coal, oil, and natural gas and cut down forests. Global warming is mostly because of people burning things like gasoline for cars and natural gas to keep house warm. But the heat from the burning itself only makes the world a tiny bit warmer. Therefore, this is because the carbon dioxide from the burning and cause the rise in temperature. However, there are many effective ways in dealing the temperature rising. Now, let's have a look in what Zara is saying about. Thank you.
Thank you, Shini. In my opinion, I think that most effective ways to solve this problem is ensure that more trees are planted. Firstly, um, the trees will absorb carbon dioxide gas. As we know, the tree can undergo photosynthesis process, so it can store a carbon dioxide and release the oxygen molecule. When we plant When we are planting more trees, we can reduce more carbon dioxide gas. Next is tree can purifying air. This is a very effectively filtering to the chemical from the air because the tree will absorb toxic chemical such as particles, pollutant gas like nitrogen oxide, ammonia, and sulfur dioxide. Uh, this toxic chemical, will trap into the leaf via stomata or pores. Lastly, is the tree can cooling down the street. The tree will providing shade and can undergo evapotranspiration process. Evapotranspiration process is the sum of evaporation from the land surface plus with transpiration from the plant. When evapotranspiration combined with shading, it can reduce summer temperature from 1 until 5 degrees Celsius. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ezara. Okay, given the title, the temperatures are rising due to global warming. In my opinion, the most effective way to solve the global warming problems is by penalizing the factories that contribute to air pollution. As we know, factories is a large industries that are operated to produce all the goods that we are using today, such as cement, iron, steel, electronic, food products, clothes, and many more. But not all factories have the sense of responsibilities to keep the air clean and safe while producing all the goods that we use. So, enforcing laws by penalizing any factories that did not follow the rules. For example, they did not install the chimney or the filters to strain all the toxic gases before release to the environment. This is because when they did not install the filters, the factories can freely pollute the air through fossil fuel emissions and through different toxic ammonia. So penalize like suing the factories or close their businesses may raise the awareness among them to follow the rules, and this can help in stopping the air pollution from worsen and also can solve the global warming problem. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ren. But I also have my own opinion. I think the issue of temperature rising, the effective way that we should use to solve the problem of temperature rising is by educate the public about how to reduce the global warming. This is because of we all know that education is a key in everything. So The major reason why the temperature is rising is because of human act itself. So I think we should fix the main reason first so that we can achieve and fix this issue. How to fix this issue? We live in a developed country, so I think we also being provided with a lot of medium that we can give awareness to people. Such as an example, we can use mass media to educate the people, like social media and so on. So by educating people, people will realize the impact and effect that cause the environmental issue. So by doing this, people will realize that actually the lack of a sense of responsibility of human uh, is the cause of all of these things happen. Uh, Through educating, people will reflect themselves and they will try to minimize to do things that will affect the environment and cause the temperature rising. So I think here that educate the public on how to reduce the global warming is one of the effective way to solve this issue here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Hannah, for your points. But I think the most effective way to prevent the global warming is allocate funds for more research on global warming. Okay, as you all know, government should play an important role on preventing the global warming. This. Okay, because of what? Because of government should donate some money to make some research on how to prevent the global warming. But our country itself are lack with some modern solutions or research on how to prevent it. So that we should take a look on some developed countries like Japan or USA on how they are prevent the global warming and how did they do to make sure that Earth temperature still remaining the same. Uh, I think I think with these points, it should be effective. It should be more effective on how to prevent the global warming on these days. I think that's it from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Itzwan. After having everyone's opinion, what do you guys think the most effective ways in preventing the rising of temperature?
Thank you, Tashini. For me, I will stick with my point that I think the educate the people is the most effective. Just like how my point stated before, education is the key, and we should solve the major cause of this issue, which is all these things happen because of the lack of responsibility of human act itself. So here I think the effective way is we should educate the people on this issue to fix this problem. Do you guys agree with me?
Uh, thank you, Hannah, but I'm sorry, I don't think I can see eye to eye with you because I still believe that penalizing any factories that contribute to air pollution is still the best way or the most effective way to solve the global warming problem. This is because factories is one of the major factor that contribute to air pollution. In factories, toxic materials and gases are like carbon dioxide and methane are pumped into the atmosphere in a large amount. So uh, it can directly affect the earth or the world temperature. So with your point says that we have to educate the public. I don't think just educating them will change their personality. This is because the responsibilities to take care the uh, environment or the air is come from themselves. I know the education is very important, but it also take a long time, and not to mention just some people can apply and what can apply and accept the knowledge that they got from the education that we give. So there are still more people that contribute to air pollution. So that's all my point. No,
Thank you,
my
Ren.
opinion. Thank you.
Thank you, Ren. Izara and Izwan, do you agree with Ren's opinion?
Yes, I agree with Ren opinion because I think that the factory is the major factors that can contribute to the global warming. So the government the the government uh, the government cannot ban the factories because I think the government should take a fast action to overcome this problem. That's all.
Thank you, Izara.
How about Izwan? Do you agree, Izwan?
Okay. Okay, thank you. For me, I think when I hear all the options or solution, I think I will change my opinion. I will support Ren's idea, which is penalize the factories. Because of what? Because of like Ren said before, it will release chemical substance in the air like carbon monoxide or and more. Okay, if the substance are released in the air, it will make a thick haze and can affect our health and also the environment. Why I mentioned about our health because of when we when we go through to the thick haze, it will affect our health such as maybe we can heart attack or maybe we can have a eye cataract and more. So uh, I think we should penalize the factories to prevent the global warming instead of being educated with them. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Izwan. In conclusion, after a quick discussion, we came to know that the most effective ways in dealing with the problem of rising temperature is penalizing factories that contribute to air pollution. Enforcing the force of penalizing the factories can reduce the global warming, and this ensures the factories follow the rules of not releasing the carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Therefore, we hope the discussion has given some awareness to others. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.